$5,000? Piss off.
All right, before we get any ideas, being a pothead came in handy today because MVIS at 420, you had to sell some at 420 just to give it up for the potheads. Now again, this has turned into be the most miraculous trade beyond Ameren, wow. Because for a second, and again, just want to tell you what we did today, okay? And this is funny because somebody mentioned BTU today. Again, I will trade anything that reverses. Now, I don't know if we're about to have this monster recovery in the coal sector. I don't care. But the Fed just came out with whatever. The VIX starts tanking. The market goes higher. Did anybody think the Fed was just going to say something to ruin everybody's day? Come on. It's pretty much a trend that they don't do that. Again, we weren't doing anything before it. We traded a couple of reversals today. We had LL on the long side, yeah. And we had the GoPro on the long side. And then came the lovely BTU. Just as the Fed was announcing, this stock held that 555 area. And as it went green, we just loaded the boat at 579, 580, and 581. And started blowing it out at 590, 591, 592. And it hit $6. So again, we're never going to sell at the highs, but then we bought 200 million shares of A&R, figuring we'll probably get a 2-3 cents out of that. That trade actually worked out, but there's really no point in watching A&R. Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic day. And again, this is why videos, making posts, it's nothing. Unless you're sitting here or doing what we do live. I just got done saying, man, I can't believe this ALKO is breaking 13. What a piece of shit. Next thing you know, I'm buying it. So it really just, it's about what you're doing. And again, this video, what is it going to signify? Nothing in the past. Because right now, MVIS, if it goes down 50 cents tomorrow, I'm a hero, right? Because I sold it at 420. I got a smidgen left. Okay, I'm hanging on to some options now, but I'm out of the stock. So it's a riskless trade. If it goes to zero, it doesn't matter. Oh, kind of suck if it goes to zero. But the point is, it's just another day. Fed helped us on the longs for, and if you did some gambling, some of the guys in the room were buying S&P calls seconds before the announcement because we already started rallying. Did you happen to see the move before the announcement? We got the spike down to sucker everybody out of their trades. The smart money bought right there. We started rallying into the release and then spike. If you don't think the markets are manipulated at this point, I mean, geez. That was the classic definition of manipulation. Run it, grind it, run it, grind it. VIX spiking, market going down. Stops on a dime before the meeting. Oh, because that's the manipulation. They accumulate there, get long, rally. Fed account announces, boom, off to the races. Everybody cashes out. Did I do any of that? No, I just waited to see what reversed after the fact. There was plenty to do. Look, it would have taken you 27 years to make what we just made on this BTU trade. Now, let's be clear here. The BTU, I'm talking about it, whether it goes down tomorrow or up tomorrow, this video has nothing to do with BTU. The trade is over. I'm not suggesting you buy it or you sell it. So whatever it does tomorrow or the next day, I have nothing to do with it. Mr. Every video I do contradicts what happens in the market. What about the 3,500 videos I said when the market would never go down over the last 5 years? Where's the contradiction in that? You're going to pick and choose because I said how Walter is a piece of shit and then it goes up 50% the next day. That wasn't me saying. If I would have said, you know what you got to be doing right now is you got to be shorting this Walter here at 30 cents so you can make that last 30 cents. If I would have said that, then you could have fault in the video. There's no way you want to short Walter anymore. The trade's done. If anything, you want to play these ridiculous squeezes. And I'm not suggesting you do that either because it already happened. So again, if you want to trade with me, I'm looking for an assistant right now, okay? Because today was one of those days where I needed a competent guy sitting next to me as I'm trading thousands and thousands of shares of these stupid ANRs and BTUs and MVIS. I needed somebody else buying me some QQQ calls. I couldn't physically do it. It's an impossibility. I have 3 different accounts and I need people to help me. So listen, once you become one of my mentors, maybe you'll become not only a disciple, but then you'll become an assistant, and then you'll become my partner. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? All right, anyway, the VIX is going to 0 probably for the first time in history. Oh, did I just say something's going to 0 and tomorrow if it goes up, I'm going to be wrong? Shut up. Of course it's not going to 0, but it looks like it's headed down to single digits in the first time in the history of my career. I've never seen the VIX at under 10. But that being said, it doesn't matter. Because you know what? I own the VIX right now, even though it's plummeting, because I know sometime down the road, I'm going to be able to dollar cost average into the VIX. It'll pop and I'll get out. Anyway,